She is a she.
That's lovely.
So we're up live on YouTube there now, and as we're down here just in Cork City, the aftermath of Cork, the court case today at Cork City District Court. The case was promptly called once I went in. We weren't waiting around for too long. There was one person before me, and I actually knew that person. That person was in actually for a cannabis charge, funnily enough. That person wasn't in court, so I didn't get to have a chat with that person at all. But I did know him. Good friend that I haven't seen for a while. But anyway, my case was called second. I went up. Judge asked me, did I want a solicitor or what was the case? I told him I was going to represent myself. And at that point, then the court clerk intervened. And the court clerk then, I thought this was funny. He goes, Judge, this is the guy who's challenging the Misuse of Drugs Act around cannabis. So I thought that was rather funny that the court clerk was aware of kind of who I was and the nature of the crime, and that person informed the judge. And the judge then at that point, after being told that, didn't say anything much to me at all, really. Didn't, his facial expression didn't give him much away, do you know what I mean? The guy was fucking, was like Maelstone. But he promptly replied then that, okay, this is going to be heard in courtroom 3 because this is going to take some time, he said. I thought that was interesting. He was acknowledging that, look, there's going to be a bit of an argument ensue here within this court case. We're going to be arguing the legitimacy of the law. I believe, at least that's what I read into what he said. And they're going to be, what would I say, if I can... Given legitimacy to my argument, they're not just going to shoot me down like it's been done in the past within the court. I've gone in there in the past in the court, and the judge was just like, no, come back in the next day, and we're going to sentence you, give you a fine or whatever the case may be. Not today. It was very different. They gave legitimacy to my argument that was being put forward, that what I was doing was a protest, and the Misuse of Drugs Act, it's unjust, and it needs to be amended, and promptly so. And with that being said, I suppose let's give a little guest appearance to a lovely star of a show down here. This is what it's all about. Like, this plant is the one, for the last 80 odd years, 90 years even, the prohibition of cannabis is trying to be preventing that plant in our society being used by people, for various reasons, whether it be medicinal, therapeutic, recreational, call it what you will. It's if it's beneficial and you enjoy it, you should have a right to access it. So here it is. I just flick the camera around again. Whoop. Boom. So we're down here, Cork. Like, this plant has been down here for quite some time. Like, it's well established inside it. Or this was sent to me about 2 weeks ago. I think somebody sent this in a messenger to me about 2 weeks ago. I had kind of forgot about it. We were just coming down here grabbing a green tea from Costa, and we came across it. So there we go, guys. Come on down, get your picture taken. But guys, please don't uproot it. Don't uproot it. Leave it there for people to come down and get their picture taken. If you get your picture taken with it, share it online under hashtag Cannabis Reform Ireland, hashtag Bring Alicia Home. Give the patients for safe access a tag as well in that. This was done by some complete randomer. Like, this was not done by me. So we're clearly inspiring people out there to engage in acts of civil disobedience. Although some people do it under the mask of anonymity. Jeez, that's always a tongue twister. But we respect people's desire to remain anonymous, and whoever planted this, guys, I just want to give props to absolute heroes. I didn't get around to planting too many this year myself. I did chuck out a couple of seeds here and there, but this was definitely planted by somebody in her, I reckon. Like, she's a little beauty. She's doing so well. And how many people walk past her? Like, this isn't a quiet area. People are walking past her. Like, behind us here, we have got Opera Lane. It's like one of the, I suppose, Cork's High Street area where all the fancy shops are with their extravagant price tags. But yeah, there's a lot of foot traffic past her every day, and they come down here walking past this, and none of them are threatened by this plant. And that's why we need to end this prohibition. The plant is a threat to nobody, it's a benefit to many. The prohibition of cannabis is a threat to many and a benefit to nobody. See how those two things fucking contrast, like? Right, shout outs to everybody out there, and we'll start saying our goodbyes then, as well as we got to get back and do a few other bits and pieces. And I know Shyson has a bus to catch. Again, much respect there for Shyson coming down today, showing the support, and everybody out there as well, sharing the stream out there, liking, commenting, helping further the message. Much appreciated, guys. Mr. Finnegan missed the opening statement. Sure, you're always late, but what you do, miss the bus again, Mr. Finnegan? Green Tea, what's happening? Lots of love back at you again. Alex Hayes, what's happening? Daglon as well out there. Another green-fingered person in Cork. Great to see us, Mr. Finnegan. Yeah, we can't have enough of us, you know what I mean? The more people that get involved in this campaign, the better. This is just one plant that I'm aware of that's around the city, but I'd imagine there's probably more that I just haven't been made aware of yet. And as I say, guys, please don't come down and uproot this plant. Leave it there. Leave it continue to grow. It's a girl. It's a girl. Congratulations, Cork City. You've got a lovely female cannabis plant there growing. So hopefully in time to come she might start throwing out a couple of flowers, maybe even a bit of fragrance here to the street, much to the pleasure of the people walking by. John Finnegan, he says he took a wrong turn off Facebook and ended up here. Right, so guys, much love and respect to everybody out there, guys. We'll catch you all back here for some 420 news later on during the week. But until then, stay blazed, keep it real. Much love.